Yet another royal break-in, this time of course at the prestigious Windsor Castle in the very heart of Windsor. All the while the Prince and Princess of Wales, alongside of course their three children, were in residence. But more importantly, how nerve-wracking was this, and how in danger were the royals? As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time. Nice to have your company, whatever you're doing today on this cold and now wet day here in the heart of London town. It's the worst nightmare for anybody really, isn't it? You know, being burgled or indeed just intruders coming into your property unnerves you. You kind of think, wow, they got that far, how lucky were we, that sort of thing. If you remember a couple of years back now, during the time of our wonderful late monarch Queen Elizabeth II, there was a lunatic roaming the grounds with a samurai sword, I think, at the time, and that took some time for him to be apprehended. And this is the problem now that is facing the people inside Windsor Castle. Now, this particular break-in happened around about 15 days ago now, and the reason why it's been kept out of the public eyes, they were hoping, that is Thames Valley Police, to try and find some culmination to this. Masked intruders actually broke in and took really farm materials, nothing really untoward with inside the main part of Windsor Castle. What was unnerving, of course, was the fact that they got so far. And what the story goes, and this is where it becomes very problematic for the Thames Valley Police, this is of course the police that are currently looking after that particular investigation, is there's two sides of train of thought, you know. Is this an outside job, or more importantly, is this an inside job? Because clearly the equipment where they took from the farm, what's happened, just to give you a bit of background, is certain areas of Windsor Castle have been scaled down in security. This of course is all down to police cuts and availability, trained staff. That's the danger, of course, now that not just the royal family are in, but we're all in. You know, that is truly a sign of the times, is it not? But the situation really evolved all like this. Pickup truck and a quad bike were taken in the nighttime raid. Now, Thames Valley Police have said in a statement released at around 11:45 p.m. on Sunday, October the 13th, 2024, we received a report of burglary at a property on the Crown Estate, near land to the A308 in Windsor. Offenders entered a farm building and made off with a black pickup and a red quad bike. They then made off towards Old Windsor town, and no arrests have been made at this stage of the investigation. Truly is the problem, you see, at this point in time as we're recording this, no visible arrests have been made, nobody's been held accountable. This is because, according to a very well-placed source, Thames Valley Police don't really have that much to go on. Yes, there was a lot of CCTV footage, but of course at that time of night already very dark, and as I say, not necessarily patrolled to the level that it used to be. Overnight, as you can imagine, things were radically rethought, and the idea really of the security now is being once again looked at. I've been told from an excellent source that Catherine and William literally took it in their strides and understand the situation that it was in. Naturally, as a mother, you can understand that she must have been very concerned, paramount concern in fact, for her three children. But obviously this took quite a way away from Windsor Castle itself. But as one source pointed out to me, if they got that far, how about then just maybe turning their attentions to another exit, another way in? And then of course things could have taken a very dramatic and different turn. Either way, Thames Valley Police are working overtime to ensure that they make sure they found out exactly how this whole situation started, escalated and developed into the, well, some might say, bit of a shambles so far. Either way, one might also say, wouldn't it be nice if they could apply the same thing to you and I, the citizens of the world? It's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.